Hi, today we are talking about writing a letter to your school officials or school board. So, if you are the parent of a transgender child who is still in K-12 education, you may be feeling overwhelmed or frustrated by policies that are being passed that negatively impact transgender children in your community. And you might be wondering, well, what can I do about that? One of the easiest, most actionable things that you can do is to write a letter to your school board and let them know what it is that you are feeling frustrated about and telling them what kind of action you would like for them to do as a result of that to change what it is that's negatively impacting the transgender children in your school district. One of the things to remember before you get started is that most school board members are in that position because they care about the children of your school district just as much as you do, or they wouldn't be there. And so, what you want to do is to keep your letter positive and professional sounding. And you also want to keep it to a minimum of 1 page. You can either mail it through regular mail, or you could email it. Or if you're feeling very brave, you could take it to a school board meeting, get on their agenda, and you could present it in person, and then they could decide if they're going to take action on that proposal, either in non-public comments or at a later date. So what I have for you are some tips about writing a good letter to your school board. I worked in education for over a decade, and it's something that you can do that is actionable, and it is also easy. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to begin with why this matters to you. Let them know who you are. I am the parent of a transgender child in your school district. My child graduated last year, but I still care about the students in this school district, and this is why I'm writing. Right? Start with who are you and why you're writing to them. Next, you want to be clear about the issues that you're writing about. I'm writing in response to this specific policy. I'm concerned about the changes that you've made regarding transgender students playing sports in our school district. What is the thing that matters to you that's causing you to write to them? Next, share a personal story. How does this issue that you've already addressed impact your child and your family? Maybe you tell them about how your daughter, who plays field hockey, is no longer allowed to play her favorite sport, and it's negatively impacting her grades because she doesn't have that sense of community with her peers. She no longer feels encouraged to go to school. Like, whatever the reason is that's negatively impacting your child and your family, share it. Make a personal connection between that issue and your child and your family, so that it's not just, well, I don't support this issue and I want you to do something about it. Make it personal. Number 4 is ask them to take an action. What is it that you want them to do? Please vote no on this policy. Please reverse this decision that you made to not allow students who are transgender to play sports in our school district. Please protect the privacy of transgender students and not allow the school to share their personal information without their consent. Whatever the thing is that's bothering you, address it in the letter and ask them to take a specific action. Otherwise, you're just registering a complaint and they're like, okay, well, this person doesn't like this thing, but they're not going to do anything about it. And then the last thing is to close with kindness. Remember, you're all in this together, so thank them for the work that they're doing. Remind them that you all care about the students in the school district and want what's best for them. You know, tell them about the hopes that you have for the school and the students. Just something that wraps it all up and brings it all together. I do have a post about this on my website. It's a rather lengthy post about writing to school boards and has all the tips and some examples, and I will put that in the information below so you can go check it out. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to leave me a message and I will try to answer them. They are not the enemy. And oftentimes they're acting in the best interests of the people with the loudest voice. And oftentimes it's people with the loudest voice who are concerned about their children also. And their children are not transgender. And so they are speaking up. And so in order to speak up for your child and for other transgender children, your voice has to be louder than theirs. So writing a letter is one way to use your voice to make a difference for your child and other children in your school district. And we will talk again more soon.